one skill that every ballet pianist must acquire in order to thrive and not just survive in the ballet studio is the ability to predict, based on how the teacher exemplifies an exercise, what piece of music will best suit that exercise. Hi everyone, my name is Joseph Cianciulli. I am the founder of the Academy of Ballet Accompaniment, and I am here to talk about how you can best prepare yourself for the ballet studio, be the best ballet pianist that you can be. And we're talking today about one kind of overlooked aspect to playing for a class, and that is efficiency. Efficiency can be achieved, yes, by playing exceptionally well, being able to pick music that works very well for the exercise, being flexible, being pliable as a pianist. But one thing that is kind of overlooked and under talked about is the ability of the pianist to actually, based on what they're seeing in the demonstration of an exercise, predict what music would work best, whether it be a polka, whether it be a tango, whether it be a rag. And how do you do this? Well, one way is to get used to listening to how the teacher exemplifies an exercise. So say we're working with tendu. So the teacher is going to probably say something like, okay, dancers, let's move on to tendu. Everyone stand in first, or everyone stand in fifth position. And they're going to start exemplifying it. Most of the time, they're going to give a either 4 count or an 8 count introduction. So they're going to go, okay, and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So you have a 4 count introduction, and just from that introduction, you should be able to tell, do they want a 3/4 or a 4/4 time signature? Let me exemplify. So if I'm the teacher and I say, okay, dancers stand in first position, we're going to do our first tendu. We're going to go 5 and a 6, a 7 and an 8. That sounds to me like a rag, because if I was playing it, and a 7 and an 8, that's how I would hear the music based on what she's saying. And of course, you continue to listen for at least the first 8 counts. If she goes, and tendu, and a close, and up. Yes, you'll hear in the way that the teacher actually exemplifies the exercise. Now, what if she goes, and 5 and a 6 and 7 and an 8? Then you should be able to hear that she wants a 3/4 by the way that she's exemplifying. So I wouldn't play the same music, or at least the same time signature. I'd probably rewrite the music to fit what she's asking for, which is more of a waltz. So I would go 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8. Yes, so the way that the teacher exemplifies the exercise is an indicator of what music will best fit, from the time signature to the introduction, to the pickup to the introduction, or the pickup to the music itself. So get used to listening to classes where the teacher exemplifies the exercise, and get very, very good at picking up on what the exercise needs, or what the exercise should be, based on how the teacher is exemplifying. Now, if the teacher goes, and 5 and 6 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, yes, it's probably a polka. Yes. Yes, so you'd have to kind of rework the music based on what the exercise needs, and you don't necessarily have to change the music, meaning take a new piece of music out. If you can get very, very good at reshaping music to fit different time signatures, you can really leave one piece of music up that you really enjoy and you think would fit for a number of different exercises, and you can just rewrite them on the spot in order to fit them for whatever the exercise is, whatever the demonstration shows and communicates to you. So this has been a little introduction, a little discussion on one thing that, or one skill I should say, that pianists really need to acquire to be extremely efficient in the ballet class studio setting. It's not that it's not talked about, but it's not taught. And why is it not taught as much? Most of the time it's because we have pianists and we have dancers. Very rarely we have pianists who were dancers or who studied dance at a higher level. So when it comes to being a pianist, you really should aspire. If you want to be the best pianist that you can be, you want to be contracted, you want to be, have security in your job, you want to have security in your future job and your future work. You want to be the pianist that people actually call by name when they want to be, to have you play for their class, their audition classes, for any of their classes, from the ballet technique class to the men's class, the point class, to even the character class. If you want to be that pianist, these little skills are things that you want to start developing so that you are all around a wonderful pianist and artist. If you would like to dive deeper, of course, you can jump into our online course. We have a comprehensive online course that teaches basically anybody who is a pianist how to be an exceptional ballet pianist, which is something that is very much needed in today's world of dance. You can visit us on our website at academyofballetpiano.com. We look forward to seeing you for your next video. The Academy of Ballet Accompaniment welcomes you.